What is up, everybody? Good morning.
We're live. Good morning.
That's
Good
right.
morning.
Happy 2024 to everybody. Good to see
Oh,
you.
amazing.
Yep, we are so excited about this new year, right? I mean, I know that Will's excited about a lot of things about the new year because of what he's wearing there. He's excited about his Detroit Lions, right?
The Lions and University of Michigan today.
Right there, go blue.
Go blue.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So, as usual, we'll give you guys a couple minutes to get here with us. We've already got almost 15 people here, so that's great. In the first, oh wow, 40.
That jumped really quick.
That jumped really fast. So, we'll say hi to some people in the chat there.
Hey, good morning. I see. If you're here, please comment that you're here. Let us know where you're from. And what we've always done is what the weather is like there. I'm just guessing cold most places, but hey, what do we know? Deborah's here. She was the first one here from Albuquerque this morning. Pat's here. Ricky from Badgerland. Welcome.
No way to keep up with these, man. We're almost 100 people already. That's crazy.
Pat says, "Go Lions."
Nice.
Okay, we got some New Jersey. Yes. Good morning to everyone from everywhere. Thank you guys for joining us especially here on the West Coast. It's so early on New Year's Day. I pulled an all-nighter. I've been here all night. Wow. So I did my countdown and I came to work and I've been here getting ready for this. I couldn't sleep. I was excited about this. So
look at that, 115 people in the first 90 seconds. That's probably a record for us, I'm guessing.
Crystal Aguila's here. What's up, Crystal? I know you're in Colorado, but you're heading back home today. So welcome, safe travels. Catherine from Sassoon's here.
Yep.
Victor's here.
Victor Havens, Brandy Mahoney, Dina Snow, Sharon Simonson. Good to see you, Sharon. Grab a few more there, Will.
Yeah, Annette's here from Texas. Amanda, she said, "Go Michigan." Erica from Michigan. So all the Michigan folk are awake, getting ready. We're ready. Nice.
That's right. John,
Shirley's here, not too far from me.
Yep. John Lowe, not too far from me. We got Shirley Godfrey. Good to see you from Albuquerque. You said it's cold.
Yes. Dawn Marie's here. You'll hear that name a little bit more here shortly.
You sure will.
Connie from New Jersey.
Yep. Justin Camp from the one state down from me, Texas.
I think Texas is one state down or to the right or to the left of everybody.
That's true.
Practically.
It is true.
Laura's here from Oklahoma City. Welcome, Laura.
Good to see you. Annette, good to see you. Amanda, Erica, Henry, good to see you.
Stephanie's here from the Country Porch Swing. Thanks for joining us.
Nice. And wait, Beverly Camp is also on. Are you and Justin in different rooms, or are you just helping us pump our stats here? This is great.
So it looks like that. Oh man, we got double the volume. If everyone would just get their family to all log in and just get us to like 500 viewers, it'd be amazing. Let's see who else we got here. David from Michigan. Go Lions. Trisha from Louisiana.
Oh yeah, Trisha. Jordan Underwood from Lawrence, Kansas.
We got a bunch here from Georgia.
Oh, that's right. Say it again. I stepped on you there.
Oh, no. Candy Kemp from North Georgia.
Nice. A bunch of you says Facebook user for us. That just means that that StreamYard doesn't know your name, unfortunately, so we can't say hi to you by name. But a couple more, about 30 seconds, and we'll get started here.
John said, how many are we at now? We're at 150 people watching us right now.
Yeah. Christy Borman, good to see you. Sharon Dorr from Kansas City. Oh my gosh, I saw a name here that I thought was it says Angie Williamson. Good to see you, Angie, from Central Illinois. My wife's name is Angie Wilkinson. And I thought, wait a minute, how'd you get to Central Illinois so quick? You were at home when I left just a few minutes ago.
You had her pumping the numbers too. You're like, come on, jump in.
Right.
David said, what did I think about that Lions game? I can't be fined by the NFL, so I will say the fix was in. We got hosed. Let's see who else we got here. Kelly from Mississippi.
Connie from New Jersey.
We got 160, close to 160 people. Welcome, you guys. Happy New Year's. Happy 2024. I hope you guys had an amazing new year. So Katie Molinax from Alabama.
Good to see you, Katie. Glad you're here.
Any other live, I would say, oh, Alabama, Roll Tide. Sorry, not today. I will profess my loyalties to Big Blue. So
that's great. We are so glad to have you guys here. So let's get started, because today, the theme of today is to tell you all about our upcoming conference this year. So Will, why don't you start by telling everybody the name of it and the date and location, and we'll start talking about about how they can get tickets and everything else. So I'll let you start off then.
Yes. So this is it. This is what we've all been waiting for. The Next Level Laser Conference. And if you see down in the text, the nextlevellaserconference.com, tickets are live now. So you can get your tickets now. I mean, we love to see you stay on the chat and interact with us, but the tickets are available now. It is in, if you can see, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Mark's backyard, June 28th to June 30th, 2024. It is a 3-day event. We start Friday afternoon, and it will go until Sunday at about 5:30, I would say. And it's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be amazing. So I would take a look at the tickets. Hotel links are coming this week. So if you do buy a ticket now, you will get emailed the hotel link at the Renaissance Hotel in Tulsa. Is it Tulsa or Broken Arrow?
It is. It's Tulsa.
It is Tulsa. Yep. The Renaissance Hotel in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We will send the link for the group rate. We will also be posting it in all the groups for you to get as well. Yep. We just didn't get all the details finalized as far as getting the link for you, but just so you know, so you can start to budget, that rooms are $129 a night, which is very reasonable.
Yep. So don't go get a room yet. Wait for this discount.
Wait for the link so that you can get the right rate for our group.
Excellent. So we'll walk you through some of the more details here in just a second, but I want to tell you that on behalf of Will and I, we really, really feel strongly that we want you guys to walk away with just being more inspired than you've ever been for any event you've ever been to. We want you guys to come and we want you to learn. We want you to connect with other people, and we want you to be inspired. And that's going to be the goal for this entire event. Let's walk a little bit through some of the details here. I'll put it on the screen. And this is the place where you buy tickets, but we'll just walk you through some of the details here. Again, it starts on Friday, June 28th, and it goes to Sunday, June 30th. This is a little bit of an odd thing just for the website. We want to point this out. The event starts at 1 p.m. on Friday and ends at 5:15 on Sunday. So that's a little odd way to show it there. So we wanted to make sure you guys knew 1 p.m. on Friday. So if you're going to fly in, of course, you can come in Friday morning. We think we'd love to have you Thursday night, because maybe we'd like to be able to meet some of you and hang out a little bit on Friday morning, perhaps with us or with each other, right? And and then the Renaissance Hotel and Convention Center is fantastic. It's nice and big. We've got the entire facility of their convention center, which is going to be fantastic.
And I did get a quick question here. I'll just throw them on as I get it. John asked, how many rooms are they blocking off for us? We blocked off a significant amount of rooms, and we will be able to add more as needed. From speaking to the convention center, we have all of the space as the convention space, which allows us to have such a bigger, more epic, more exciting conference for all of you. But we will also be getting majority of the rooms of that hotel. So we're taking over the Renaissance Hotel in a sense. Like, that is going to be us with the Next Level Laser Conference, with all of you just being around like-minded individuals who are all excited about taking their business or their hobby to the next level. So we're super excited about it.
Man, I just want to tell you guys. So let's Will and I were going to talk for the next couple of minutes about how the conference is going to be organized, so that you can kind of know what to expect. And we'll talk about some of the speakers we have coming. But we've got several speakers that we are working on that we can't announce yet. But we'll tell you the ones that we have so far, and it's going to be incredible. This time, we're going to have it set up a little different than the last couple of times. This one is going to be, I love saying the word all skate because it makes me feel like an old person. But this is going to be where everybody's going to be in the conference room, in the grand ballroom together. And we're going to invest a lot of resources and time in making the entire event just high energy, really impactful to draw you in. We're going to have big projection screens. We're going to have cameras. We're going to have lighting. It's going to be really great and really high energy for all the sessions, all the way from Friday all the way to Sunday, and you're going to love that. We'll talk a little bit about what they could expect from day to day there.
Sure. I'm just typing in the link. A couple people asked what the link was for the tape. And also, I had one question real quick: is how many tickets are available?
Yep.
We're able to fit 500 people, and we might be able to add more. So we made sure to get a big enough space to accommodate as many people as we want. We did 200 at our last event, and we sold out in 2 weeks. So we definitely looked for a location that could accommodate a ton of us. And I can't say how long tickets will last, but I definitely would say if you know you want to come, don't hesitate and get these tickets now, and it'll be worth every single penny. And someone did ask what the cost was. It's $3.99 for a ticket.
It's right there on the screen. And it's also on that link there, so you can check that out as well. So let's talk about real quick. Let me do some, not housekeeping, but little list of things. Your ticket will include breakfast and lunch on Saturday and Sunday both, so you don't have to worry about that. We're going to take care of you there. We will not be feeding you on Friday, so the event starts at 1 and be over at 5:15 on Friday. So lunch and dinner will be on you, but then Saturday and Sunday we got breakfast and lunch for you both. We've got a nice big room. How many people was it? 500 could seat in the room where we're eating? Is that right, Will?
We will have enough space for everyone to be sitting at a table in one room together for lunch and breakfast. So it will accommodate all of us to be able to mingle, to connect with new people, sit at a table with people you don't know, and just learn something new about them.
Right.
So I'll go quickly through just like what the day will look like as far as the hours, right? So Friday, like we said, we're starting at 1 o'clock and we're going till 5 o'clock with content, right? We're going to share speakers and informative and inspiring speakers. But Friday evening, we will, because I just saw it come up, we will be having like a social cocktail hour that evening. So later in the evening, we're going to have a band playing. We're going to have some music, some drinks, people to come hang out, meet people away from the time that you're actually, in the conference, where just a fun time to be able to get to know everyone and meet them on a social setting. I'm excited about adding that. That was something that at our last one, we got a lot of feedback was we'd love to be able to just connect with people, but we were so like content driven and we were trying to give everyone so much stuff. It was like here, and we didn't have a ton of time to connect. So I think that's going to be an amazing opportunity on Friday evening. And then Saturday and Sunday, I think breakfast will start at 7:30. It's a breakfast buffet. Mm-hmm. And then from 9 to 5:15, we will be having speakers and content again, just so you have an idea of what it looks like. If you check in early on Friday, they will have storage space for your luggage. And if you check out on Sunday because you're flying Sunday or leaving, they will have a spot for you to store your luggage as well, so that you're not lugging it around to all the events.
So before we get into some of the topics and presenters, I'm going to answer a couple of questions. No, it will not be recorded or live streamed. So it's just going to be for people that are there. We'll be doing some other things in the future that will be online, but these will not be that way. So good question there. So we're going to do, this is going to be more focused on the growth of your business and the growth of you as an entrepreneur than we have in the past. Things that we're going to be talking about this time will be things like your mindset, how to market. We're going to touch on pricing. We'll touch on how to work with influencers. We're going to have a whole session on Etsy, and there's going to be a whole lot more. And we're going to have a really big vendor room that you're going to love too. This is going to be the biggest vendor room we've had so far. So we're excited about having a lot of vendors there for you to talk to and to learn from as well, and to buy things if you want. Will, why don't you mention some of the presenters that we have coming? And we've got more than this, but we're still working on several of them.
Yep. Yeah. We're excited with the list we have. We're excited with the people that might still be joining us, but the list we have right now is definitely top notch, right?
Yep.
We know Emily Caroline, that mom with the laser, will be there. Dawn Marie from Sign Parties 101.
Yep.
Jessica Trueblood, she is with Etsy Underachievers.
Yes.
So she's going to talk about Etsy and maximizing your Etsy shops, or starting on an Etsy shop and where to go from there. Sumita and Anuj Patel from Homebound Customs. They're going to talk about their strategies on working with influencers and how that has just grown their business significantly. Sean Delano and
these two guys
Gabe
are
Harris,
friends of mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sean Delano and Gabe Harris are good friends of mine who are incredible businessmen who work with multi-million-dollar businesses and clients, and they're going to be talking to us about how to reach and to talk to people of that strata. So that'll be really great, and they're just brilliant men. So I'm really honored to have them there with us. And then there's these two losers at the end. They just kind of tack themselves on.
Yeah, we just tag along.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, at least the last one. We got Mark Collier at Big Blue Laser Designs. You guys might know him. He's somewhere here, there. It would be very awkward not to include him in his own hometown. So, and I'm an honorary Okie. I think I've been to Tulsa. I don't know, a bunch of times. Like it's funny when I'm there with Mark, I'm like, hey, I kind of know where everything is in Tulsa now. Like I know the layout of Tulsa. So yeah, so it's both of us there. I love the city. There's a lot of things to do there. Surprisingly, there's a lot of good restaurants where we are. So on your off time, there's some great places to just explore there too. So if you're going to make a little bit extra of a trip of it and come a day early or stay a day later, we'll share a bunch of resources as well of places to eat, places to go, just to make it a full experience for you while you're here.
I saw David and a few other people ask too. So let's talk real quick about the organization of the day. There's not going to be individual classes that you choose and go to. This is going to be kind of like if I said a TED talk, that would probably make the most sense to everybody. We're all going to be together for the Saturday and Sunday. There'll be 3 main sessions per day. And there are going to be several speakers per session. So we'll have a couple speakers. We're going to have a break, and then a couple more speakers, a break, and lunch and dinner sprinkled in there. There's going to be, I think, I don't have the schedule in front of me, but I think it's an hour and a half or 2 hours for lunch and for dinner. So you can also eat and go shop the vendors every day. There's going to be a lot of opportunities to be able to interact with people during the meals. And then, of course, we will all be together for all of these great speakers. So you won't have to pick which ones to miss. You're going to be able to get all of them. So it's going to be fantastic. And then we're going to do our best to make all of the speakers available for you to ask questions to throughout the event too, before or after their sessions. So that's going to be really great as well. What else?
Let's see. I'm looking through there. There's quite a few questions, but I think we addressed a lot of it. And we're going to give a ton more info here as we get closer. We're going to introduce you to each of the speakers by coming live here in the groups with each of the presenters for you to get to know them a little better, hear a little bit about what they're going to be speaking about, and just get an overall feel of what to expect for the week or weekend.
Yeah. I see a couple questions here. I'll try to get, there's a bunch of them, so I'll try to catch them all. Crystal asked about vendor tables and pricing. We're going to have vendor information here probably in the next handful of days for vendors. So we'll make sure that's available if any of you want to be vendors or for people we're going to contact for vendors. We've got several that are already committed. We didn't want to announce those quite yet. Of course, there's going to be some laser companies there for you to shop with. So we'll have a lot. This is going to be a great vendor room. It's going to be fantastic. And then someone asked, I lost it. It went by so fast. When the vendors are going to be open. I can tell you for certain right now, and then we may stretch sometimes. We're not sure about that yet. But we've got times during each day that we're going to have the vendors open. They won't be open during the main sessions because we want everybody to be in the sessions. But we've got several hours a day that the vendors are going to be open. I don't know right at the moment if they're going to be open on Friday before the conference starts. We'll have to look at that still to see if that works. But we'll definitely have hours throughout each day that the vendors are wide open for everybody to go to those. I hope that answers that enough.
Let's see if I've I did get our tickets refundable if they can't find someone to stay with the kids. We understand things come up,
Yeah.
and I think we set it for
I think the 1st of June.
first of June to
Yeah.
give you some flexibility. Also, we saw is there a shuttle? That I am not
Ooh,
aware of. I will speak to the hotel to see if there is a shuttle from the airport.
we'll find out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's like Mark says here and here too. It's a 10-minute from a venue. Uh, every time that I've had to take a Uber or a Lyft from the airport, that's pretty much where all the Ubers and Lyfts are in Tulsa. They all just camp at the airport, so it moves pretty quickly. And it is a relatively inexpensive shuttle into the hotel. And then from there, there's a restaurant in the hotel. There's restaurants within walking distance of a hotel. There's a Target right there. There's
The
quite a
Chick-fil-A.
bit to do to get to when you're at the hotel. So you don't necessarily need a car.
Dave asked what airport. It's right there on the screen. As a matter of fact, closest airport is Tulsa International Airport, 10 minutes from the venue. All right.
All right. So I got another question. Is it $3.99 per person? If couple,
Yeah.
is it different price? No, at the moment it's $3.99 per person.
Yep.
And they do have rooms. They will have rooms that are 2 queens or 1 king. If you are looking for roommates to save a little bit on cost there, that's something that you guys to talk amongst each other. If you guys have friends who are coming, let's see. Did you say you expect the room?
Let me ask. Yes. 129 should be the group price, which we'll have that probably at tomorrow. We'll go ahead. We'll post that everywhere, and we'll also email everybody that gets tickets. But let me say this again: if you buy tickets now, wait on your hotel for a couple days. Let us get you the best price on that. Okay, so don't hurry on the hotel. We'll get that for you.
Yep, and it will include parking is included, so you don't have to pay extra for parking as well. So that's something that a lot of people ask.
Absolutely. Judy, I don't know if this was a question from earlier, I missed it, but again, people are asking if there's a complimentary shuttle from the airport. We don't know, but we'll find out.
Oh, I think she was saying there is a complimentary shuttle.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. See, I can't read. Yep.
All right. Yep. Well, thank you, Judy. And I will definitely make sure to confirm that and also get directions from the hotel on how they would do that, right? If it's contacting the hotel when you land and them having shuttles that are just running constantly, we'll get that information for you. I know that was very handy for a lot of people in Dallas, where they just were able to say, "Hey, I'm just landing," and the shuttle was there within 15 minutes.
Yeah. I was thinking about this is just a conversation between me and Will right now. Nobody else is listening. I was thinking about my friend who owns a Tulsa wedding car. He's got, Mike, he's got several gorgeous old cars. Thought it'd be kind of fun to pick some people up in the wedding cars. That'd be cool.
There you go. We're like we said, we're super excited about this. We looked at, it's been, when was our last one? April of last year.
March, yeah. Right.
End of March, April.
Oh, technically last year. It sounds weird to say.
And we thought about throwing others before, June, but we wanted to make sure we did this right. We wanted to put all of our resources into making this event the best that we possibly can. So when we're looking at venue, when we were looking at speakers, when we're looking at topics, our goal is to give you so much value that you walk out of there with more knowledge. And also we want to just motivate you to want to run through a wall for your business, right? We want you to get out of there just like, I'm ready to tackle whatever comes my way, knowing that there's 500 other people who, are thinking the exact same way. Hey, there we go. We're a little bigger now.
Yeah, it's going to be great. You guys are going to absolutely love it. We're going to put so much into this conference for you. In fact, Will and I are talking about it every day right now. We're going to try to, everywhere you turn around, we're going to have resources for you. We're going to have fun things for you. We've got a list of great ideas, and it's going to keep on coming. So it's going to be packed with value. And I will tell you, as much as we're going to put into the presentations and the learning, I will tell you that getting a chance to meet other creators is just about priceless. So I will tell you, don't miss that if you can get there. It'd be great. Lori asked if there's a limit on how many tickets will be available. We can definitely house 500 for sure, and we'll probably be able to squeeze in a few more. Last year, I will tell you that we had a limit of 200 total because the hotel could only hold 200, and we started selling tickets the week of Christmas was that right? Week of Christmas last year.
Yep.
And by like the 7th of January, it was sold completely out. We sold, I think, 160 some odd tickets in 2.5 days. So I will tell you, this is more than twice the space. So we're hoping that everybody that wants to go can. But it will eventually probably run out of space. But you've got time and you got space here a little bit. So don't freak out. We got you.
And that's one of the reasons we announced it early, is to give you guys time to budget accordingly, to look for the best flights available, because we want to make this where people feel as though they're getting a value, and we want you to be able to make it, meet others, learn. The networking for me is still the most crucial part of any of these events. I mean, we were both at the Lightburn convention in Peoria, and it was a great event, and they had, great speakers. But man, the thing that I remember the most is connecting with all of you and meeting a lot of you. So, we were just talking about this too.
Yes.
Will we be doing a pin exchange again? Yes.
Absolutely.
You guys have ample time. Make some pins, meet people, trade them. I had a lanyard that was like, I think I got neck cramps from it just because I had at least 30 or 40 pins connected to my lanyard, which was a lot of fun. But we have so many fun events as well during the event that we're going to do to try to create an experience for you guys to have a little bit of fun, and while you're also learning. I mean, last year, right, when I did the coins last year,
yes,
and I did the scavenger hunt and I hid coins all around the hotel. I mean, that was craziness, and I only had 15 coins. Just imagine this year.
Let me answer this question, and then we'll get back to the pins for a second. Christy asked, what time do things start most days? The breakfast, of course, I'm going to include the food. So the breakfast starts at 7:30, and the main session every day starts at 8:45 in the morning. And so that's going to be the same on Saturday and Sunday. And then Friday, the main session starts at 1. So 1 o'clock on Friday, 8:45 on Saturday, 8:45 on Sunday. And then
ending about 5:15.
Yeah, and then about 5:15 each day. Also, somebody asked about the pin exchange. So what was fun about those is lots of people last year made pins, and they made them about their state or that kind of thing. And they just carried them around with them, and they exchanged pins with people. So throughout the day and throughout the weekend, people had their lanyards on with a bunch of pins they collected from people. So we think that'll be a fun, just impromptu thing to do. So if you want to exchange pins with people, feel free to make stuff. We'll be talking about all that kind of thing throughout the next few weeks and months, so you can really have fun making things to exchange with other people.
I got a question here. Does this conference focus on a particular laser brand and software? No.
Nope, definitely not. In fact, none of ours, we haven't focused on a laser brand or software on any of them.
So it will be open to multiple, as far as vendors, where our goal is to have multiple laser vendors there for you to be able to experience all of them. And as far as, and honestly, if we're talking about content, yes, we call it the Next Level Laser Conference, but if you have friends who are who craft, right, and are looking at taking their craft to the next level, and they're looking to build that hobby into a business, a lot of the content that's going to be here, because we're focusing so much on the business side of it as well, so many more people can get to take advantage of what we're going to be presenting here, right? Because marketing, pricing, mindset doesn't apply just to us in the laser community. It applies to us in any of our businesses. So if you have a friend who wants to check something like this out, definitely let them take a look at it and see if it's something they might be interested in as well.
Man, in fact, I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and just share, if it's okay, I'll share with them. You know those 3 words that I shared with you the other day?
Yeah.
In fact, I'll just share this real quick. This is kind of in the background something that Will and I have been thinking about that's going to kind of drive our thoughts here for this event, and I'll read it to you. But I wrote down these. You're not going to be able to see that. That's great. I wrote down these 3 words that I feel like are going to drive behind the scenes of everything we're doing here, and they're called. The 3 words are connections, confidence, and courage. And here's the kind of thought process we have for this event: is we want you to make connections with other people that are ahead, beside you, and behind you on your journey. We think that's really important to make connections. The second one is confidence. We want you to know that what you need for your next steps is within your reach. So we want you to give you time for connections, for confidence, and then for courage, the strength and resolve to do your next right thing toward the building of your vision. And so we hope that through all the different speakers that we have, we're going to give you the opportunity to connect, to have confidence, and to have courage. And if you have any or all of those when you leave, we think that it's a success. And so that's going to be our focus throughout the event, is giving you all those 3 things. All right.
Let's see. We got a couple others. David asked, will there be posted itinerary of talks? 100%. We will have a schedule for everyone to know exactly who's speaking when, where, absolutely. Vendors, all of that.
I will tell you that the specifics on who is at what time is going to be probably pretty late in the early summer, because we got to make sure that we get them all positioned on the schedule correctly. So we'll be sharing names of people and their topics very, very soon. But as far as like what time and when, that'll probably be later in the game.
And you will get to meet all of them. We will be definitely highlighting and showcasing each of them here live with us, just to get you to know each other better. Here's another. Will there be blank suppliers too? I know of a blank supplier that will be there. Crazy Laser Dad will be there. I will be shipping quite a bit of stuff to Tulsa. Now that I can just ship everything to Mark, it'll be a lot easier. But we will have blank suppliers and not just myself. We're definitely, we have a vendor room that is going to be very large, and we want to include as many vendors as possible so that we can give you the best opportunity to see which materials and tools will best help your business grow.
Somebody's asking, where do we get tickets? It's right there. Right there. nextlevellaserconference.com. Yep. Oh, yeah. This is a great question. Can you introduce them and share their socials so we can learn about them ahead of time? Absolutely. Here in the next couple of days, we'll start sharing the current list. Again, I've got a couple that we're chasing that we haven't got commitments from yet, but we will share all their information. You can learn all about them, and we're also going to interview them on our lives in the next handful of weeks and months as well, so you get a chance to hear from them too. So that's a great question. Someone asked, is this close to Mark's new shop? It is. It's about 4 miles. Yeah, it's close. And I'm going to have to work out some way to get a bunch of you to come by the office. I can't have hundreds of you in here, but we'll figure something out.
I've been there. 500 would be really tight.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know if it's humanly possible, but say yes and figure it out.
If you're doing like the whole how many people can fit in a phone booth, absolutely. Sure.
And
if we can stack them vertically, my ceiling is probably 25 feet. So
perfect. Sure. So you guys will be standing on shoulders, so just so we can fit everyone. Someone said, I smell a tour.
Well, you smell something, that's for sure.
Yeah. Right. For the conference, this is in Tulsa, but we have other events here planned that we're working on for the year for me and Mark to get to as many cities as possible. We want to be able to do some workshops, meetups, classes all across the country. So
Becky, the hotel and conference space they're in the same building. Yeah. So they're right there.
Yeah, very convenient.
Yep.
Depending on how many tickets we sell, that when the ticket link comes out, or for the hotel, definitely lock up your room if you know you're going and you need a room, because there are limited amount of rooms where we're taking up the majority of the rooms in the entire hotel, but there are limited rooms. We will be adding room blocks to other hotels if need be, but just so you know that, it's connected. You walk downstairs.
Kelsey's been to my office. there's right across the street here. There's a lady that sells kettle corn popcorn. It's really good. I think we'll probably have a hookup with some popcorn. That'd be great.
Oh, we got a new vendor, popcorn vendor.
Yes. Whoops. Yep. Yeah. I'm just going to come Thursday and get a tour from Mark. Not like I'll be busy the day before. Yeah. That will probably be a crazy day, but we'll see. It'll be fun.
I will be in on Wednesday.
That's
just
great.
To be able to breathe a little.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Whit said this is a lot of work. Thank you guys for making the investment to put this on. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of capital. It's a lot of risk in a lot of ways. But you know what? All the ones that we've done, it's been worth it every single time. The countless hours that we were exhausted up until the event. We're just like, is this really worth it? And then we get there, we see everyone, we meet everyone, we see the excitement that they have, and at the end of the event, we're just like, it was 100% worth all of it.
Let me catch a couple of questions here. That first of all, Renee probably missed that earlier. The rooms are going to be $129. Do not buy any rooms today. Wait for us to give you the discount link. So don't get that today. It'll hopefully be tomorrow. I'm hoping, but let us help you out with that. So $129 are what the rooms are going to be. And then I'll hit this one a little earlier. I was hoping you're going to say there'd be more meetups. Oh, for sure. There's going to be more meetups. If you're talking about throughout the year, absolutely. And I think Will mentioned this briefly earlier. We both really want to travel around the country and host a bunch of hangouts and workshops and things. And I think I'm going to say this in front of everybody here. We're going to do some here in the first quarter to the first half of the year for sure, and get around the country to meet everybody. So those will be coming for sure.
Let's see if anything else. We're going to answer a lot of these questions, and feel free to go back in the live and watch. This will be recorded and posted in all the groups.
So is that, I don't know. Is this
I'm guessing that's Casey.
Is that Casey? I can't tell, but as far as we're concerned, it's not a conference if Smoky Hill's not there. So we definitely want them there.
Well, he'll probably just drive his new trailer that he plans to do his Smoky Hill tour on. So.
I got to get rid of this business. Yeah. So what color hair am I going to do? I don't know.
I have there. I say, let's go blue. That's what you should go for your hair.
Like blue. Okay. We can always do a poll, and I can do whatever color that people want. We can do that. That'd be fun. I'm definitely going to color my hair though, for sure. That'll be great. That's going to be the highlight one way or the other. How long is this live feed? Apparently too long. I'm just kidding. We're about done here because we just wanted to make sure that we answer all your questions. What else? Anything else? All right. We'll tell you what. We've got a lot more information that we want to share with you, but we just wanted to let you know that the tickets are available now. And Will and I will probably be dropping some more information in the coming days. Oh, I didn't put it on a slide. I should have. But we have a Facebook page. Hopefully all of you guys have gone and followed it yet. But look for Next Level Laser Events page. If you haven't followed that, please do go follow and like it, because that's where we're going to be dropping a lot of information there from day to day. And of course, we'll also post throughout all of our groups as well to make sure that nobody misses anything. Any last minute anythings? All right.
No, like I said, feel free to reach out with questions. Feel free to comment here with questions. We can go back in and answer. If we missed any, I'll make sure to get through the chat after the victory this afternoon, and then I'll be able to help answer any other questions you guys have. But like I said, we want to let you know tickets were available. Hotel link is coming. Don't book your hotel just yet. We will email all ticket holders the hotel link, as well as post a hotel link in the business page.
Yep. That's it. Perfect, my friend. I appreciate you. Everybody, we're glad that you hung out with us. We will let you guys go. We'll see you in all the groups throughout the days, and we'll have more information to drop in the next few days as well. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Let's go blue.
Let's go blue. Guys, we love you. We'll talk to you later. See you in all the groups. Will, hang out, and I'll see you in just a minute.
All righty.